time to go. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride.
Now, one of the jobs I've been wanting to do for quite a few days, or probably a couple of weeks or so, is actually re-oil the kitchen top. So it's got a few stains on it, so I'm just going to give it a rub down and re-oil it. Now, this is what I use. Now, I think I got it from Aldi. It's just cooking oil, cooking spray, and look, it's even non-stick. So, just going to spray it on, let it soak in, let it dry a bit, put another coat on. There you go, job done. And no need to worry about it being food safe, because it's designed for food. So that's the canola oil. I think it's from Aldi, and it's the non-stick. So, and it's worked pretty good so far. So this is the second time I've done it. Good morning everyone, and welcome to this week's vlog. So there is a hell of a lot of negativity about at the moment, obviously just with the situation, and I want to try and make this vlog as light-hearted as possible and try and avoid any negativity. Now I'm just going to take you taking you for a quick trip around the Gold Coast. We're going to head down to the Spit. Things have become a bit challenging, especially if you're living in a van, but these challenges can be overcome, and what a great place to get stuck anyway. So this is the Gold Coast, and we'll just take you for a quick drive round. Now this is the suburb of Main Beach. It's quite an affluent area, I suppose you could say. It's an older sort of demographic, and it's right on Main Beach, which is the name of the beach. So Here we go. Now we're just passing the Southport Yacht Club, and we're going to head down SeaWorld Drive, I think it's called, and towards the Spit. So Marina Mirage on the left. We then got Palazzo Versace, the Versace hotel on the Gold Coast. Normally there's a couple of Rolls Royces outside. They must be in getting detailed at the moment. Fisherman's Co-op, if you want your seafood and prawns and everything like that, this is the place to come. On the left here we've got SeaWorld, which is the theme park, and Marine Conservation. Still looks open, but maybe it's just staff, I don't know, I'm not sure. And now we're heading down towards the Spit. Now there's a hell of a lot of people used to live in their vans down here, and not just vans but boats as well. So this is a great little spot. It's really beautiful. You'll see videos of drone shots that I've shot here. You normally come down here to work. This is the SeaWorld Resort, so basically the hotel for the theme park. We'll just flick through the boat ramp now. In the boat ramp here, this is Vanlife's paradise in here normally. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's a few vans in. I don't come in here that often, primarily I suppose because the parking's quite tight. My friends Mark and Alison come in here all the time. Their van's a bit smaller, but it is a fantastic little spot to sit during the day. Yeah, so this is the boat ramp. They are very, very strict here with parking. So I try to avoid it. And here we go. So this is the road closed down to the Spit. This used to be open all the way down where we used to go down and work, but obviously it's now closed. So they brought in social distancing down here. Well, it's brought in social distancing everywhere, but there are a lot of people apparently using the beach at the end there up by the Spit, and the Gold Coast City Council has totally shut it down. So there you go.
Control our fate, destiny awaits. We are all the actors in this.
Now, this is coming on to the Esplanade, kind of right on the border, main beach, surfers paradise. Now, with the spit being shut, this is where I was parking, up here, and it is a really nice spot to park. However, they're doing a bit of infrastructure work along here to put fences up, so they've totally blocked it off. Well, I think that's why. So yeah, totally blocked off, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna head, I think I'm gonna head to a little place called Bud's Beach. Again, is a very nice spot.
Never say never. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. Rise up. Stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way. Watch me now, I feel the spotlight shining down. Everything's alright, standing proud. We'll make the walls come down. You will know that we can make our lives big.
Now I've arrived at Bud's Beach. I've been here pretty much all day, just doing some work. Now I'll just spin you around and just let you have a look. So it's this is the Nerang River, and to the left there obviously goes up through Surfers Paradise, up towards Nerang, which is basically one of the suburbs of the Gold Coast. And there you go, see all the high rises of surfers, and just spin you around. This is Chevron Island, again, quite an affluent place. And up north, that's towards Southport Spit, the Broadwater, and Main Beach. And so the Gold Coast basically is scattered with these little bits of waterways. And so this has been my spot for today. Now, one more chore to do for this week. It's quite an important chore, and it is, I've had an issue with my Fantastic fans. Not my Fantastic fans, my Max Air fans. And so I'm going to get those fixed. Now, another one of my jobs that I've been waiting to do for a while, I've just been waiting for the parts, is I have two max air fans. And yeah, so I have one here, one at the front, and then I have one just at the back there over the bed. Now, they're fantastic, okay, I like them. However, what happens is, for some reason, it's not water, they're not leaking, but it gets some sort of condensation that either goes on the board or onto the control panel. Now, for instance, this fan here, you can start it, but none of the other buttons work on the actual control panel, and the one at the back won't work at all. Okay, so I've just been waiting for the parts from the supplier, and they've just arrived today. Now, don't get me wrong, they're great fans. The support on them has been fantastic, and you know, it's, you know, everything that has a problem, but it's how those people deal with those problems, and it's been really good. Now, I'd like to give Carafix in Labrador a shout out. Paul there, he's great, and can highly recommend them. So that's the parts there. Now I'm just going to take it apart and see if I can get this front one fixed. So this is the fan off now, and what I'm going to need to change is this control panel here, and it plugs in onto the control board just here. Now I've got two of these control boards, so if it's not that ribbon, then I've got a control board to swap over as well. Okay, so we just need to unscrew this board, and there's a couple of screws in there. You see one at the top, and get that off. So this is the old one, and all you do is you just peel off. There's a sticky back to the actual panel. You just peel it off, and then just stick it back onto the main board, and it comes round the back there like so. Okay, let's get it back together again, get it back up. That's both the fans fixed now, and as you can see, they're working as they should. All the buttons working. Actually, a very simple fix. Bit tricky getting, like, because of the dangling down, but still a very simple fix. Now these are great. So I have two, one at the front, one at the back, and they can either suck or blow, and they give great ventilation. You know, in summer, you don't need air conditioning in this fan. It just keeps it cool enough. That concludes this week's video. Now, thanks for watching. I hope you all found it very useful and hopefully entertaining. Now, please comment, like and subscribe. Subscribing helps me progress my channel, so that will be very much appreciated. Now, I have some very exciting news that I'm going to announce next week. It's going to take a bit of time to get set up. I'm hopefully going to announce it next week once I've got certain things finalized. So I'm going to be doing that probably around Sunday or Monday. So please check back. And once again, thanks for watching.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go.